everybody, man. Today's video we got K-pop fact that sounds fake but are 100% real. Interesting video, interesting title. Can't waste no time, man. Let's get into it.
Are you ready to feel nostalgic? Let's reveal some jaw-dropping secrets and surprising facts about the iconic second generation of K-pop. Dobang Shingi's Yoonho once was nearly poisoned by an anti-fan. In October of 2006, a member of an anti-Dobang Shingi website with the surname Ko had decided to hurt Yoonho by giving him something horrible. Following the release of the group's third Korean album, the anti-fan gave Yoonho a glass of orange juice mixed in with super glue. Yoonho thought that the anti-fan was a staff, so he ended up drinking it but felt bad immediately afterwards. He started throwing up violently and had to be rushed to the ER, where he was hospitalized after receiving a few days of treatment. The anti-fan did turn herself in, but because of her age, Yoonho didn't want any charges to be pressed against her.
Man, nigga. Oh man, Yoonho, you a nice guy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know you, but you a nice dude, man. You ain't press charges, you ain't do nothing. What a nice guy. I ain't gonna lie, but me though? Nigga, you think you about to try and poison me and get away with it? Man, I don't give a damn if I'm a K-idol, whatever the fuck, nigga. I don't give a fucking damn, nigga. I don't care. Man, your age, I don't care if you age, bro. You grown enough to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You grown enough to put that super glue in my drink and try to kill me, dog. Can't say it all about your age. I don't give a flying flip about your damn age, nigga. Yoonho, you a nice guy. Because if it was me, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Lock his ass up, nigga. Lock his ass up, because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Come on, man. Going to jail, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Be 12 years old, 13. You're not about to poison me and try to get away with it.
I'm not that guy. Him for a long time. 2PM's Taehyun went through a similar experience. Back in 2009,
what the fuck? Why this nigga look familiar?
2PM's Taehyun went through a similar experience.
That's my guy.
Back in 2009, he received a letter from a sasang, but it was far from a pleasant experience.
What'd you do to my guy?
Instead of a nice message, the letter was written in the fan's period blood. The fan wrote, "I dedicate to Taehyun my period blood letter. Taehyun, you cannot live without me," sprinkled with a few strands of my pubes. When the picture of the letter was first posted, netizens were skeptical of the whole thing, accusing the fan of lying, so she uploaded a picture of her bloody pad to show that she was in fact being honest. Once people started leaving mean comments on her account, the fan made a post saying, "I am sorry. I apologize for bothering Taehyun as well as his fans. I didn't know it would get this big. I am not a Sasang fan, but just an obsessive girl." What a bloody nightmare, literally. Well, Yoonho and Taehyun—
Yo, like, what is wrong with y'all niggas, man? I don't give a fuck if you're obsessed, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Like, bro, what goes through your head? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just smear my fucking period blood. Hey, yo, I love you, Taehyun, man. I love you, man. Remember that movie you did? Hey, Vincenzo, nigga, man, you was cool as hell, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me just write that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you literally got a paintbrush. Like, bro, you grab a paintbrush, right? I ain't got a paintbrush, but let me use this battery. You got a paintbrush and was sitting there like these. Sitting there. Man, I love you, Taehyun. Hold on, I'm running out of ink. Matter of fact, I'm running out of blood. I love you, dog. Like, bro, what is wrong with y'all? You can be obsession is crazy, but it's like, have limits, bro. What's wrong with y'all, man? It's crazy.
Had traumatizing obsessive girl. What a bloody nightmare, literally. While Yoonho and Taehyun had traumatizing experiences with crazy obsessive stalkers, Super Junior's Yesung actually got some help from them. When Super Junior was promoting their comeback twins, Yesung had actually lost his way and had just been wandering on the streets. Some sasangs happened to be nearby and asked him what was wrong. After Yesung innocently confessed that he had forgotten where he lived, the fans guided him back to his dorm. This is probably the first time that sasangs feelings have proven to be useful to an idol. You know how music can make you feel empowered?
can't see this good and bad.
Well, it turns out that South Korea's military had the same idea when they used Girls' Generation's music as a weapon against North Korea. In 2015, the government set up 11 loudspeaker sites along the border with North Korea and played Girls' Generation's hit songs like Genie on repeat. This was done in retaliation for 2 South Korean soldiers being injured by a North Korean mine. The broadcast lasted up to 6 hours a day. North Korea wasn't thrilled about this and labeled it an open act of conflict. They even set up their own speakers to play political propaganda in response. The tension escalated to the point where artillery and rockets were fired across the border for the first time in 5 years. Eventually, both sides agreed to a meeting and the broadcasts were stopped. While this huge conflict never ended up happening, Girls' Generation ended up gaining a few North Korean fans. Speaking of Girls' Generation, the members have a lot of stories to tell, like the time Taeyeon had beef with Wiz Khalifa. It all started in 2016 when Taeyeon and Wiz Khalifa were set to perform his hit song See You Again at MAMA. At a press conference, Wiz Khalifa had revealed that he would collaborate with a K-pop idol, but tried to keep their identity a secret. Soon after footage of the rehearsal from the award ceremony leaked online, fans were quick to identify Taeyeon as the mystery idol that was set to perform with Wiz Khalifa. However, things took a sour turn when Wiz Khalifa later tweeted that Taeyeon had backed out of the performance, misspelling her name in the process. He tweeted, "The fact that Taeyeon backed out of our performance caught me off guard too, but never accept rejection as failure." According to DJ Bonix, who serves as Wiz Khalifa's official DJ and music director, Taeyeon backed out of the collaboration just minutes before Wiz Khalifa was set to take the stage. After the allegations, Taeyeon took to social media to clarify that the performance was actually cancelled due to technical issues. She stated that she had approached Wiz after hearing about the audio problems and that they were unable to check the audio before the performance was dismissed. To this, Wiz responded, "She claimed she had to go to the hospital the night before, did the practice, asked to be on a different stage than me, then cancelled." As it turns out, there was more to the story. It wasn't just a matter of Wiz Khalifa's team being unprepared for the performance, but there was also a misunderstanding that led them to believe that Taeyeon was the one who refused to perform. Talk about complications. If Tiara Soyeon had decided to stay in SM Entertainment, Girls' Generation would have had an entirely different leader. While there were many trainees that were competing to debut in Girls' Generation, Soyeon was one of the idols that came closest to actually making it. She was even supposed to be the leader of the group, but 6 months before the group actually debuted, she left due to heavy scheduling. It's wild to think of anyone but Taeyeon as the leader. Girls' Generation's Yuri is a contender for one of the weirdest dating rumors of all time. Online communities back in 2013 were swarming with the rumors of a female idol who had 2 popular actresses wrapped around her finger and willing to do anything to win her heart. According to Sportsoul, who reported the news once, the actresses were head over heels for the idol, going as far as to buy her a gift and getting sad when the idol went to promote overseas, as they wouldn't be able to spend so much time with her. The idol was said not to be one to refuse others, so she wasn't sure of her true feelings. One of the actresses was said to have met the idol when they were shooting a drama with a male idol and met her through him. The original post said, "I don't know if it's because the idol is a junior that she cannot refuse her advances, but she just does whatever she wants, and the managers are said to be going through a huge headache because of this right now." It was widely believed that the idol in question was Yuri and the actresses were Son Ye-jin and Han Ye-sul based on the clues that were given. The rumors were obviously never confirmed, but what a mess. On the topic of Yuri, did you know that she once went on a blind date with Big Bang member Taeyong? In 2010, Taeyong confessed that he went on a blind date with Yuri once, which led to the two becoming friends. He said that while he was working on his album, he rarely went outside and was only focused on working. This didn't leave a lot of space for him to see others, so his friend decided to set him up with someone. Funnily enough, when Taeyong showed up at the place, Yuri was sitting at the table. He went on to say that he became friends with Yuri as she invited him to Girls' Generation's concert and would call each other occasionally. He also shut down any rumor that the two were romantically involved. Vix's End had a fun story to tell about how his group got kidnapped when they were in Kazakhstan, and said that the members were in Kazakhstan and were riding the bus to the airport as they were going back to Korea. When they arrived at the airport entrance, their manager stepped out and the bus started driving off right away. The driver had told everyone that they were heading to a lounge because there was a big crowd at the airport entrance. The members didn't question what he said and fell asleep, so they had no chance of hearing the manager screaming and following the bus from behind. And said, "The manager cursed out all he could while following us. At the time, I thought we were just receiving a special treatment because they said they are taking us to a lounge." They were receiving special treatment in a way, as when the bus doors opened, a high school girl stepped in. It turns out that she was the daughter daughter of the president, who happened to be a fan of the group and admitted that she had kidnapped them so that they could shake hands and take pictures. Now that's a dedicated
what
fan.
the
SHINee
fuck
has
type of
lots
power is
celebrity
that?
fans, with one of them being
Got the
former
bus
American
driver?
President Barack
Shit.
Obama. Barack Obama gave a speech in Seoul in 2017 about various topics including Korean culture, the alliance between the United States and South Korea, and the power of the free market and democracy. During his speech, Obama mentioned SHINee as an example of friendly relations. He said, "Famous movies are being filmed in Korea. Young people in the US learn Korean so they can understand SHINee. Likewise, I heard SHINee likes USA's In-N-Out hamburgers. Once they heard that they got a shout out from the
What?
former president, he took it upon himself to respond to Obama's praise with an Instagram post saying, 'Thanks for mentioning us, Mr. Obama. SHINee will do our best for the growth of global pop culture. And yes, we do love In-N-Out.'" The news of Obama's mention of
Obama
SHINee
listen to
quickly went
K-pop?
viral in Korean media, sparking excitement for a
Nice
potential
edits.
future interaction between the two. Before SHINee became the superstars that we know and love, they actually had to take classes for walking. Yeah, we're equally confused. According to
What?
Taemin, when the members were still trainees, SM Entertainment decided that they walked weirdly, so they had the members take classes on how to walk properly. Taemin
Yo.
once said, "I even had a walking lesson. I was
What?
told that my walk was weird." Key, on the other hand, was told the same thing, but by another member who told him that he walked funny. SM really went all the way to train them. Super Junior's former member Hanggang actually had to wear
Like,
a
bro.
mask for the first
So how am I supposed to walk, nigga? Nigga, this how I walk. Oh yeah, just walk straight. Like these. Feet straight, you know what I'm saying? Up, down, left, right. Like, bro. Dumbest shit I ever heard. I ain't even gonna lie. Look, some people have to learn how to walk because, you know, they have ACL injury or some shit. But there's people out here that literally got to learn how to walk because they're not walking the right way. Shit.
went all the way to train them. Super Junior's
Yes.
former member Hanggang actually had to wear a mask for the first few months of his career because of his visa issues. Hanggang was the first Chinese person to debut in Korea and SM Entertainment's first foreign idol, so they didn't know how to handle him. Both parties were unaware of certain visa laws that prevented Hanggang from performing. He was even told that he could face fines or be kicked out of Korea if he
Damn.
performed on TV. Hanggang eventually had to wear a mask to be able to continue performing. Despite being one of Super Junior's best dancers, during performances, to protect his identity, Hanggang would often be positioned in the back and lip-synced by a different member who was in the center. This led many people to mistake him for a backup dancer. This went on until
Wow.
Heechul just straight up took off Hanggang's mask and pushed him to the front of the stage. Unfortunately, this moment was only witnessed by those attending the live performance and has never been uploaded or seen by most of the public. 21 actually had contestants from the
Damn,
dating
look
show
at-
The Bachelor as their background dance. Most of the public. 21
Yo. Shawty here? Tough. Damn, nigga.
actually had contestants from the dating show The Bachelor as their background dancers after they made an appearance on the show. In a 2014 episode of The Bachelor, the season's bachelor, Juan Pablo Galavis, visited Korea with some of the female contestants. 21 gave a special dance lesson to the cast of The Bachelor, teaching them the moves to their hit song I Am the Best. 21 then invited everyone to their mini concert at the Seoul Times Square Mall where they performed I Am the Best together, wowing the audience. The guests were thrilled to stand on stage
there's a
with the
lot of
group and
people in the
soak up
mall.
the energetic atmosphere. Who
It's
would
crazy.
think that there was any correlation between Crayon Pop and Lady Gaga? Matter of fact, in June and July of 2014, Crayon Pop performed as an opening act for Lady Gaga's Art Rave, the Art Pop Ball concert tour. The group traveled to 12 different cities in the United States and Canada to perform. Lady Gaga simply adored the girls, as local staff at the concert witnessed Gaga cheering the members on when they were rehearsing. She also said that she was even more satisfied after she saw the girls perform in person. Gaga said, "Our newest opener, Crayon Pop, is on right now and so cute. How can I not love them?" EXID can single-handedly credit the fact that they're still promoting to a fan cam member of Honey. In 2014, EXID released Up and Down, but it didn't gain much attention initially. However, a fan-recorded video of member Honey performing the song went viral on the internet in October of the same year. The fan cam showed off Honey's captivating dance moves and facial expressions, which caught the eye of many viewers. Because of this single video, Up and Down became a hit, and EXID
How did that not blow
experienced
up
a
off
surge in
rip?
popularity and saved the group from disbanding. Honey's
Damn,
fan cam
shit.
success is often referred to as the Up and Down syndrome, and it has become a significant milestone in K-pop history as it helped establish the trend of fan cam culture as more people began filming their own fan cams during music shows. Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and if
Nah,
you'd like
how
to
did
hear
that
more
not
facts
blow
about
up
the
off
different
rip?
generations in K-pop.
That's
We'll see
funny,
you
bro.
next time. Bye.
That's funny. I felt like that should have blow up off rip. Hey man, but anyway, man, I ain't gonna lie, that first one was crazy as hell, man. I'm still on that, bro. Like, you trying to poison me, man? Shoot, going to jail. You going to jail.